This is Adam Gorney, Rivals.com, here with new Louisville commit, 2023 four-star quarterback, the number one dual-threat quarterback in the country, Pierce Clarkson, who visited this past weekend, committed on his visit. Everything looked great. What was it, Pierce, about Louisville that you said, this is the right time and this is what I'm going to do?
Louisville, since they started recruiting me back in April, ever since I got the offer, they really made sure that I knew I was a priority. They treated me like a priority. They were always upfront with me and my family, and that was something I was always appreciative of. And I took my first visit out there in June, mid-June, I believe, right when things opened back up. And I just fell in love with the place. I really didn't have any expectations going out there. I've never been to Kentucky before. And, I was just going with an open mind. I didn't know what to expect at all. I just knew that it was a school that was interested in me, and I was interested in any school that was interested in me. And when I got out there, it just blew my mind. I mean, the city was nothing at all like, what I would have pictured it like. You know, the coaches, the staff, when I got there, they embraced me like I was family. And it was just the whole feel while I was there. It was just unique. And I could tell that it was a special place from the moment I touched down off the plane and went around the city for the first time. And it was a short trip, so I didn't get to see much of it. But just driving around and looking at everything and then stepping out to the facilities, the campus, and just spending the day with that staff, I really just, it was a relationship that I wanted to keep going and keep building. And later, when I got the chance to come back in November, you know, I knew it was a special place and it was a place that was very high on my list. And I wanted to take some guys with me, show them what I see at the school and show them like why I think it's special and have them see for themselves why it's such a special place. So that's when I took those Bosco kids and we all went out there for the Clemson game and we watched DJ and Bo and we got to spend time with the staff again, talk to some of the players and other recruits they had, in the 22 class. Sayla Brown, he was definitely a guy I met on the trip, and after that, our relationship just took off. And he's like a big brother, and he really helped guide me in the process. And he was a part of the reason why definitely I decided to commit to Louisville. And then after the trip, it was just everything just felt right to me. I want to take a little more time to think on it. Make sure everything was right, and it was going to be the best decision for me. And I kept reflecting on it and getting ready to come out again this past weekend. I knew it was time, and I was ready for the moment, and I was excited, and I couldn't be happier with the decision I made.
How important was it that that entire staff, really showed you early attention and really made it clear that you were their guy for 2023 instead of so many schools like, oh, I'm going to wait until I see him, first three games of his junior year, or he's splitting time at this year. I don't know. I want him to come in the summer and throw at our school. They didn't do any of that. And how important was that for you?
It just showed that they believed in my athletic ability. They believed in me as a quarterback, as a leader, as a player. And that showed me a lot. I split time my sophomore year, junior year as well. So for them to put that trust in me and they really believed that I was their guy and they believed that I possessed the skill set to be the guy of the 23 class, that really did stand out to me. And they took a chance on me. And I'm grateful for that because, the relationships I built with that staff and the people over there, the players, it's special.
You've made it no secret you're committed and you're going to recruit hard for that 23 class. A lot of quarterbacks want to get it done early so they can kind of get their guys that they want with them. How much of a priority is that going to be for you moving forward? Not only teammates, but guys across the country that you want to play with, in Louisville.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, ever since I committed, I've been just straight to work, trying to get these other guys, build these relationships with them, you know, get this relationship going and hopefully get them out to Louisville as well. if they haven't visited yet, get them to visit for the first time and see why it's such a special place and why it's the place to be. And, I've been tweeting at guys. I've been very active on social media, just trying to get these guys. And the fans have been great. They've shown more love than, I could ever think I was going to get, or shown love to these other recruits. And, it's a special fan base and a special community, a special program to be a part of. And all these other 23 recruits are going to see it as well.
On a lighter note, you're a California kid. You're soft. It's 70 degrees outside.
Come on now.
In a sweatshirt. Then I see you in the stands, in a jersey with snow all around you. That had to be cold. Admit it.
All right. Honestly, it wasn't that cold for real. I thought I was going out there. I walked out of the door and I seen snow and I was like, oh, dang. I don't know. This might be a little cold. But I walked out there and it was actually pretty good. I really didn't get cold till about I started to feel it maybe after 30 minutes of being outside. I started to feel a little cold, but it was fun. And I've never been into the snow really before. I might have been once when I was younger, but being out in the snow, it was a lot of fun, because that was really one of my first times being out there in the snow.
I saw your dad bundled up. It was pitiful. It was like he was in the middle of the Arctic. So I appreciate it. Here is 4-star quarterback Pierce Clarkson. I'm Adam Gorney for Rivals.com.